You would think management would capitalise on my success, wouldn't you? You would think after I beat that white stain that calls himself Dash Mars, you would think that they would bring me into the fold. They would put me on Forbidden Door. But let's run through Forbidden Door, shall we? Night 1 was Buckshot on Forbidden Door? No! Night 2 was Buckshot on Forbidden Door. Checks notes. I wasn't even on the biggest show of WGP and PPA's careers. As companies, they didn't even think me being on the card was the greatest thing ever. You left me off the card. And that doesn't sit right with me. So, I am going to go for a championship that deserves me. Not me deserving it. It deserves me, because after the shit that's gone on with Crook Spade, after the shit that's gone on with Mama Purge, trying to get to that title and fucking failing every single time, I want the FTW Championship. I want that title because it deserves to be on my shoulder. That title deserves to be on my shoulder again. That title deserves to be here in the UK. It deserves to be in Mayhem. Because, let's be honest, my Mayhem career was pretty much forged in FTW. My success started when I was winning championships over there. When I won that FTW championship, I was in main events for titles here in WGP. I was a tag team champion in BWO. I was PPA world champion. I was PPA tag team champion. I did it all because of that title. And that title deserves to be around my waist again. So, management, I suggest you do not keep me waiting. I suggest you don't do what you did at Forbidden Door and keep me off the card for too long. Because I'm about to run through this division like a hot knife through butter. And you know what? I'm going to start leaving scars wherever I fucking go. So, Mr. Wallace, my promo uncle, let's go back to regularly scheduled programming. Let's go back to making WGP the place of mayhem.
Now that's how you start off an episode of Wild Out Wednesday with my promo nephew talking his shit. That's right. It was a travesty. They left you off the card of Forbidden Door. How dare they? But I'm liking where your head is at, nephew. Make this place the place of mayhem, which we will. Hey, everybody. Welcome into another episode of Wild Out Wednesday. It's episode 59, the fallout from Forbidden Door. And, of course, you know who the hell I am. Don't play stupid. Just make sure you say the Mr. the voice of mayhem. And I like where my promo nephew's head is at. I mean, we just got to call a spade for those who know and watch the product. And you know that TK3 was relieved of his duties, but he left. He left the powers of being general manager into the hands of one and only the true leader of this whole promo game. Even I am okay and secure with myself to admit that Don Krypton is the man in promo land. Not only is he a visionary, the creator of mayhem, but damn it, he's smart as hell, and he always finds a way to have the advantage in mayhem's way. Don't believe me? He became general manager. He convinced TK3 to sign over his powers to him before he was wrongfully terminated. So not only is he the general manager of WGP, he is the Foundation's prototype champion. He is as well WGP's Havoc champion, as he defended with great honor at Forbidden Door and absolutely demolished Magnus Blood, who had no damn business being in that damn match. But he also made history at Forbidden Door by completely wiping the floor with Sergeant Chaos's ugly mug, whipped his ass from pillar to post and becoming your first ever Promo Unity Alliance Forbidden Door champion. So congrats to my brother in Mayhem, a true visionary, a true leader. And you better start putting some respect on his name, because he will have his name up there with the likes of myself and others in this promo game as an icon, a giant, a living legend. He's on that way. He's on that path to being in that Mount Rushmore atmosphere. Don't believe me? Well, just believe me. Keep watching. But there's one individual that's starting to put a little thorn in my side when it comes to my brother Don Krypton, and that is you, Beast Mo Bones. Because I like you. I like you, kid. We've done battles in BWO hell. Had even conversations outside the promo ring. Hell. The thing about Beast Mo Bones is I got to give the man credit. He walked into Forbidden Door, and in my opinion was a favorite to win the Forbidden Door Battle Royal. And sure as hell, if I'm a betting man, I did put my money on Beast Mo Bones, and he came through with your boy. Came through. He is now the number one contender to the Forbidden Door, the PUA Forbidden Door Championship. And I just gotta, call a spade. As much admiration and respect that I have for my brother Don Krypton, this slimy, slinky, slim son of a bitch, Beast Mo Bones, is one bad motherfucker. He's good. Just got it. Hey, take the hate out. Take the bias out. He's good. And by him winning that Battle Royal, I hate to say it, but it might put a little chink in Mayhem's armor. Just a small little chink. But I have all full confidence that my brother Don Krypton will handle business come Halloween Chaos, which is the next PPE for WGP. I do believe that matchup is set for that. But hey, all that's been said and done, let's take a quick commercial.
WGP Maniacs, you can now wild out from the comfort of your own home with the new merchandise store with tons of designs like the Level Up collection, the vintage Wild Out Wednesday logo, as well as the new Wild Out Wednesday logo. So check out the WGP merch at redbubble.com. Search WGP merch and get your piece of the geeks.
And we are back. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Wild Out Wednesday, the fallout from Forbidden Door. And if you didn't check it out, now there are two places you can go check out Forbidden Door. You can go check it out right here on the WGP YouTube channel, and as well as the PPA YouTube channel as well. And what a phenomenal, fantastic, historic, memorable, whatever word or analogy that you want to come up of something that will not be forgotten, you must place it on that event that took place this past weekend. Such a monumentous event. It's something that I will not forget. I mean, great event. I mean, absolutely one of the best events that I'm proud that I took a part of, took place in. As I already spoke, night one, the Battle Royal, Beast Mo Bones comes out, number one contender. King of PPA title. Got to give a shout out to the man, the one and only El Guapo, still king of PPA champion. He's setting records. I mean, he's creeping on a year. 300 plus days as king of PPA champion. He is doing the damn thing. As already stated, Don Krypton retained his Havoc championship, absolutely demolishing Magnus Blood. And a grudge match that we had that was fantastic. Fantastic grudge match. I mean, in months in the making. The Young Gunner came up just a bit short against Purge. That was a fantastic battle. Fantastic battle. And of course, hey, the main event of night one, got to show some love to another brother of Mayhem, Jay Briggy. Handled his business, still retaining the PPA World Heavyweight Championship, defeating Virus. There's not a lot of people that can put an L under Virus's name in the win-loss columns. Not a lot of people. So I'm going to give my respect to my brother of Mayhem, Jay Briggy, for putting the L under Virus's name. Not a lot of people could say that. Not a lot of people could say that they've done that. That list is small. Talking about small. Smaller than you know, a pregnant aunt's stomach. That's how small it is. So, not a lot of people have defeated Virus, and I'm proud of Jay Briggy for holding it down. Matter of fact, it was a Mayhem Forbidden Door. We should have called it the Forbidden Door in Mayhem. I don't know. Find a way to incorporate it because it was a Mayhem showcase. But regardless, night 2 was a great night. I got to be honest, even though, you know, I just spoke about this individual, I must give Beast Mode Bones and BWO World Heavyweight Champion Bobby the Iceman Miller, must give them props. What a phenomenal performance that they put on. Becoming your first ever PUA Tag Team Champions. So I'm sure Beast Mode Bones will let us know about that as he adds that to his TLDR list that he likes to remind us about. So dare that. But must give props to them. But one interesting part of that situation is that you had Vagabond and Elijah McFly, of course, Vagabond being a brother of Mayhem, who was, you know, part of the Reptile Tribe as well, being a partner with Elijah McFly. I mean, what can you say? They were distracted in that tag team match. And the reason why they were distracted in that tag team match is because, well, the competition was really good, but because later in that night, they had to fight. They had to fight for that WGP title. And in true Vagabond form, showed up and showed out and did the damn thing, completely demolishing Elijah McFly. And if how I see it, there's no way that they can continue on that tag team partnership. Because if I'm Elijah McFly, there's no way that I can be your tag partner after you just completely embarrassed me and demolished me on that promo ring, on that giant promo stage as Forbidden Door. The lights got brighter, the stage was bigger, and Elijah McFly folded like a lawn chair, and Vagabond demolished him. There's no way they can still continue on as a Reptile Tribe. No way. But I definitely got to give a shout out to my brother Vagabond for holding it down as WGP champion. I mean, there was a lot of shocks in that night. I mean, we found out that Hodgson was beating down Hollywood as soon as he was getting out the hospital and was on his way to the arena to take on AEP, who is now your new Showdown champion, defeating Dash Marshall. Shout out to him. But that match didn't happen because Hodgson handled business. I like the way he handles business. Beat down Hollywood Hayward. Now, there's many shocks that happened that night. The biggest shock of them all.
Welcome, White Ranger. The time has come to reveal your identity.
Greatness.
I said it a long time ago. The only way that you could stop me was to kill me. And someone was bold enough to actually do it. I am proud of you.
I am the very best.
But what you didn't understand is that once you kill me, you kill promo. You kill wrestling greats and professionals, and most of all, you killed the WGP World Title. No man has beat me for it. No man has taken it from me. So therefore, there is no WGP World Champion. And most of all, this game is dead. I was going to let you have this. I was just going to let you have the world, vagabond. But something called me back. This game called me back. It won't let me rest until I dominate like I've always been meant to be. So you know what? It's time to resurrect. It is time for a great return. I'm coming back for what was never taken from me.
I am the very best.
Yep. We are officially seeing ghosts. Yes, in true White Ranger form, DB. Hashtag DB champion. Hashtag DB greatness is back. And as much as I don't like the fact that he will be a thorn in Mayhem's side, the shock on both myself and Justin Smith's face is priceless, as if we did see a ghost. But he's back, and he claims that he wants the championship that he never lost. I can't speak, confirm, or deny on the blow-up stuff. I never tell on myself or my peoples. But what I do know is that Vagabond is the true, rightful WGP champion, as you saw what he did at Forbidden Door. And I tell you what, DB greatness, you keep messing with Vagabond, you keep messing with Mayhem. Guess what? We will make sure that you won't have a championship to hold. You won't have a championship to say you have claim to. We will make sure that your next funeral won't be a repeat. It'll be the final resting spot, place for you, DB greatness. You keep it up. You keep it up. Speaking of Justin Smith, the CEO of PPA / backstage correspondent for WGP. Of course, we would normally hear from him right now, giving us the update on matches of next week. And as begrudgingly as I have to say this, happy birthday to you, Justin. So he is out finagling, probably skipping with midgets, and they got some weird anal oil, whatever he's doing for his birthday, but he is not here. He is not at work tonight. So I get the pleasure and the honor to give you an update on the matches for next week. Next week, on Wild Out Wednesday, you will see Elijah McFly because he needs to get some kind of momentum going. Bad week for him at Forbidden Door. Bad weekend. So you will see him next week. He will take on the one and only Mama Purge. And Mama Purge, don't think I forgot what you did over in Foundation and costing me my Foundation championship. Yeah, I said it was you. And we used to have so much love for each other, and it was you that helped cost me my Foundation championship. I won't forgive you for that. But neither here nor there, you will see Mama Purge take on Elijah McFly next week. As well in action, you will see another brother from Mayhem who is doing his thing. The A-list Alverson's Invitational Champion. And the man is a tag team champion in Foundation. I'm tell you, Mayhem is collecting gold, baby. Collecting gold. But you will see my brother Dante Black take on and no good, slim, slimy beast mode Bones. So those are your matches for next week. Can't wait to see those. It's going to be phenomenal. But, hey, Mr. Wallace, you know what it is. Make sure you say the damn mister. The voice of Mayhem. I got to get up out of here. Because me and Mayhem got a lot of celebrating to do. A lot of championships been won. A lot of defenses been had. So we about to get to the Freakniks, the Gang of Weed, the Hennessy. So, hey, Mr. Wallace, out. Holla at y'all. The voice of Mayhem. Peace.
If you were asking me last year when I started this job if I'd be doing some of the stuff that I'm dealing with now, I would have said you're crazy. But lo and behold, we saw someone come back from the dead this past Sunday at Forbidden Door. 2.5 months ago, DB was blown up tragically in front of our eyes. But we mourned. The show had to go on. As a respect to DB and his family, we allowed him to retain his championship status. I never stripped him of the title or vacated it. I simply said, we need a new champion. So, at Level Up, SNES, then the Vagabond, won the WGP title. So, Vagabond is the current WGP champion. But DB's champion too. We have 2 world champions. But come Halloween Chaos in 2.5 weeks, we will only have 1. So it will be DB Greatness versus the Vagabond for the undisputed WGP World Championship. Next, I want to talk to Buckshot. Buck, do you think whining gets you title opportunities? No. In WGP, it doesn't matter if Don Krypton is the general manager. You still need to work. You didn't get to be on Forbidden Door last weekend because you didn't earn it. But if you want to earn yourself a shot at the FTW title, a title you held not even 24 hours before it was vacated. If you want to earn it, then earn it at Halloween Chaos by facing Mama Purge, a person who, unlike you, has won matches and earned her position. So, you better, buck up or shut up. Now, I want to talk to a man that I used to call friend. Lamar, I ain't gonna say the mister no more. That trust, that friendship, that bond was broken last month when you cheap shot me, when you threw me out of my ring. I don't care if you're the voice of mayhem, because I called you my friend. We fought back the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. We saw the best of the best. We made through Promo Mania and a champion showcase. And you align yourself with mayhem. You allowed for DB's house to be blown up. You allowed for mayhem to come here and cause all the carnage, all the havoc that they did. Well, next week, I want you and your cronies to come out, because I have a proposition for you. I have power in WGP, but so does Don Krypton. There can only be one. And I propose that we settle this at Halloween Chaos. So next week, I want you to come and bring the crew, because I have my crew. The ball is in your court.